Lies of P isn't just another Souls-like. It's an evolution of the genre, a love letter to FromSoft, and it's a damn good game. And today, we're diving deep into what makes this game so special. Because as of 24 minutes ago, as of writing this, the Lies of P Overture DLC trailer dropped. And I, being the pinnacle of restraint and professionalism, well, I immediately started writing the script at work. I'm sorry, boss, but also it was worth it. Lies of P is the 2023 Souls-like. You play as Timothy Dune, except he's a puppet. And let me humbly, mildly, yet completely confidently say, this game is amazing. Now, is it perfect? No. Does it surpass Elden Ring? Also no. But do I love it enough to consider putting it above some of FromSoftware's actual lineup? Absolutely. And here's why. Lies of P nails the Souls-like formula better than any other Souls-like I've played. And trust me, I've played a lot of them. This game was expertly crafted. From the little quality of life features like having your ergo total glow when a level up is available, to the ever-detailed world of Krot. You can just tell this game oozes passion. The environments, immaculate. The storytelling, captivating. And the combat, chef's kiss. Let's talk about that combat system, because oh boy, does this game slap, literally and figuratively. The perfect parry system is deeply satisfying. There's no greater feeling than shutting down an enemy's entire attack sequence with frame-perfect timing. And if you keep it up, you can literally break their weapon. It's like an Uno reverse card, but violent. The parry system is akin to that of Sekiro, and is just as satisfying. It's a nice callback to a beloved and unique entry into the genre. The Legion arms are a unique addition to Lies of P. The titular character has a sort of prosthetic arm. Can it be prosthetic if you're a puppet? But a prosthetic arm that can be customized as a weapon or defense tool throughout the game. From being able to place landmines to having an explosive shield, Legion arms are a ton of fun to play and experiment with. They're just another phenomenal addition to an already impressive combat system. The weapon customization is another standout. This game lets you kind of Frankenstein your arsenal, which is genius. Take a longsword blade, slap it on a dagger handle, and suddenly you've got a stabby longsword. You can mix and match to fine-tune your weapon for your preferred playstyle. Plus, if you commit to one combat style and later regret it, fear not. Respecs exist, not just for P's level and stats, but for weapon handles too. This game wants you to experiment, and that's one thing that makes it so satisfying, well-made, and accessible. Another thing worth mentioning? Throwables. These little lifesavers aren't OP, but they are game changers in the right hands. If a boss is giving you trouble, sometimes all it takes is a well-placed throwable to turn the tide. It's one of those mechanics that feels borderline broken, but sometimes, in the best way possible. As a matter of fact, all the consumables in the game have a purpose. Nothing really goes to waste in your inventory. The combat is a pleasure and very satisfying when executed correctly. And when you don't, it punishes you in a way that most of the time feels fair. Lies of P is a dark, twisted retelling of Pinocchio, and it is incredible. The world building is rich, the lore is layered, and the themes of lies, humanity, and control run deep. It's one of those stories that rewards players who pay attention, and if you love uncovering secrets, this game has plenty to offer. I won't spoil anything, but just know that it is worth experiencing blind. If you haven't played it yet, please, for the love of all that is holy, fix that. The cast of characters are an excellent callback to the original story of Pinocchio, while still having an air of mystique about them. And the world is an excellent mix of Carlo Collodi, the author of Pinocchio's world, and FromSoft's own Bloodborne. And one of the biggest surprises? The game's actually pretty accessible. Now don't get me wrong, it's not easy. This isn't a casual stroll through a sunny park on a blessed Sunday afternoon. But it's also not a nightmarish crawl through the 8th circle of hell while storming Normandy with asthma like some Souls games. Lies of P hits a balance that makes it more approachable for newcomers while still offering a challenge for veterans. There are fewer brick wall moments where players just give up entirely. I've seen people who would never touch Dark Souls play through Lies of P completely unassisted, and that's awesome. Because accessibility in Souls-likes isn't a weakness, it's an invitation. The bosses in this game are challenging in ways that would make a Souls veteran rethink their typical strategies, yet simple enough that a new player could figure them out after a few studious attempts. The customization makes it so that you can tackle enemies in the ways you see fit. The P organ upgrades can be tailored to your playstyle. Customization plays hand in hand with accessibility, and Lies of P executes this expertly. Before we move on to the DLC announcement, I want to touch on one of my favorite aspects of the game, the music discs. Hidden around Krat are music discs that you can find by completing side quests, exploring, purchasing them, and progressing through the main story. These songs are gorgeous and deserve a listen on their own, even if you aren't a gamer. One of my favorites is the very first one you can get, a song called Feel. Oh my god. It just might be. It just might be. Performed by South Korean musician and singer-songwriter Seo Jae-young. This song on its own is beautiful. Fun fact, this song actually comes from a 2004 game by the same studio, though it is a completely different genre of game and song. The game was called DJ Max. It was a rhythm game, and the acid pop version of the song is oddly just as good. The music discs actually have a gameplay mechanic that's important to the overall game other than just being aesthetic gold in Hotel Krat. If you have the game, boot it up and listen to one all the way through. You'll see. Trust me on this, guys, listen to the music, whether it's on your phone or in the game. It is some of the most beautiful music from a video game that I've heard in a very long time. And now, just beyond the horizon comes the first major DLC, Lies of P Overture. We don't know much, but what we do know is enough to get excited. The DLC drops in summer 2025, and it's a prequel to the main story. The trailer looks stunning, teasing new environments, new enemies, and possibly deeper insights into the world of Krat. This is, without a doubt, my most hyped gaming announcement of the year. So much so that I've actually started streaming a brand new playthrough of Lies of P right here on YouTube. If that sounds like something you'd be into, swing by. No schedule yet, though likely on weekends, just whenever I have time. Look, I could sit here and sing this game's praises all day, because I love this game. I love the world, the music, the combat, the customization, literally all of it. It is, without question, my favorite Souls-like, maybe among my favorite Souls game. And considering it's a game that isn't even made by FromSoft, that says a lot. So if you haven't played Lies of P yet, what are you doing? Go play it now. And if you have played it, tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think it holds up against some of FromSoft's best? Let's discuss that one in the comments. If you made it this far and you liked the video, why not hit the like button? And if you didn't, pop on over to the dislike button and smash that bad boy instead. Helps me know if I'm doing a good job. While you're down there, if you like my content, consider subscribing. And if you really like my stuff, consider supporting me on Ko-fi. It would go a long way in helping me create content on the side, and I'm working on some awesome supporter-exclusive content over there. The link is at the top of the description. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.